Pew-Tang does America. The rules for tonight are that everyone must drink anytime anyone says the word ammo. Like if I said, man, where's all the fucking ammo? Peter, you already know. You're fucking terrible. You said you're going to be drunk before we started this. Anyway, all right, now hold on. I got to finish the introductions. And the bottom of the screen here is the Dyslexic Operator, Peter of Sebago Arms. Hello, Peter. He has the most snow of the three of us. We've already decided. And I think in the upper right-hand corner, I had a really good intro for this, man. The P80 Ninja is what I was going to call you. We'll talk about what you do in a minute. But P80 Ralph on YouTube and Strike 80 Ralph on Instagram because I hate Mark Zuckerberg. What's up, Ralph?
Yeah, they booted my P80 Ralph account, bro. Guess for what?
Was there a reason or one post that they like?
Well, they didn't give me a specific reason, but it was because I posted some ammo that was available for sale.
No shit.
I said ammo. You guys are not drinking. What the fuck? I thought that was a key word.
I realized the Dyslexic Operator lied to me. He said he was off tomorrow and he'd already be drunk, and he's the only one that's not going to. All right, the rules are out the window.
Throughout the day, so
we don't have to drink. Man, that is messed up. I'm surprised. I haven't been paying that much attention to the to how many likes and shit I get on my
assistant just brought me a beer. So.
Oh, you got a lovely assistant.
Damn. Okay.
Damn. And that California blue, dog. I'm thinking about doing this. I know. I said that like a week ago. I think I was gonna do something in that color, man. That color is dope as hell.
Yeah. It's like a dark. It's dark as the lighting, but it's actually like a dark teal.
Yeah, it is.
But
okay.
My assistant chose it out. I was gonna go originally with like black and lime green, like my boat, but I was like, it's so overdone, especially here in Maine. Is like so many people have that color scheme, and she was like, I like this, and then the screen printer is like, all right, that's it, that's what you're getting. And I was like, all right. And I saw him in person. I was like, oh, it's so badass. I've sold so many.
Yeah, I meant to ask you. Damn it, we'll get to this topic in a second. I meant to ask you, do you sell anything online or just at the shop? Is it all locally?
So,
I didn't go looking for a website. I should have. That's on the list of shit I should have done last week. Make a badass dark teal shirt and look up your shit.
Yeah, so I'm working on building the website right now. There's a few things, but honestly, it spread word of mouth so quickly, and I shot a few emails. I have shops that are contacting me. I'm working on a site to where I can just get orders and ship them out to people, because if not, I just have people messaging me and then I have to take their address. And when they pay me, I ship it out. But I got to think of a better system for it.
Yeah, I noticed the ATF.com doesn't have any content yet, dog.
I mean, it doesn't. I'll get to it eventually.
You picked that shit up, and I was all excited. That's on the list of things I check every day to see if the ATF has got anything on. Let me know if you need a hand, man. I'm pretty stupid when it comes to the
only website banned in California.
Hey, all right.
Just put a picture up there of just something stupid.
Yeah, you could, and you can also, and I don't know how, it depends on where it's hosted at. You can also redirect it back to your website. I bought like 2 or 3 domains that were like $5, I think, for the year. I don't even remember what they were. They had Polymer 80 in them somewhere though. And I just typed like some words in Polymer 80 and it was available for like $5. If that makes sense. Nobody owned it. I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy that.
For Polymer 80, really?
Maybe it was P80 somewhere in it, but I just started typing shit into GoDaddy. Like, does anybody own this? How much is that? How much is that? And just bought 2 or 3 websites and redirected them to mine. I don't know if they're doing anything. I was drunk. So that explains that. Anyway, Ralph, What's first thing on the list, and I have a minor opinion only based off a couple OEM Glocks I've had of different generations. Do you like Gen 4 or Gen 5 better overall, or is there one thing better than the other? And I'm going to wait to give my opinions based off of only the one Gen 4 I had and the one Gen 5 I have. But you fuck with them both a lot. Is it Gen 5? Okay.
I love Gen 5s because of the trigger. To me, it's a way crispier trigger. It's not that mushy shit where you're like trying to find the wall and then it might break if you pull it a little harder. I feel like the Gen 5 trigger is very predictable. So that's what I like most about the Gen 5s. But I don't have any actual Gen 5s. All my Gen 5s are Polymer 80 conversions. So I don't know.
Dude, you're doing tons of stuff lately, man. There's a couple of videos that you put up yesterday were like serious, legit help shit. But I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I'm always gonna know you for that, if that makes sense. Like, you know what I mean? 10 years from now, somebody will be mentioning your name, or you'll be on a stage surrounded by beautiful women. I'll be like, that's the dude that does the Gen 4, Gen 5 conversions on the P80s, man. He's fucking amazing. I still haven't touched that shit. I might someday, man. But
he'll be on wheel before us.
So
we're just gonna keep mentioning them. They'll eventually have to notice. Good.
So exclusive side note here. I'm actually working with somebody who is designing, I want to say a tool, but not really a tool, but kind of like a kit that will allow you to do a Gen 5 at home. So it'll come with all the shit you need to get it to look professional and have the slide rack on without cracking your rails and shit. So just a side note, there is something that I'm currently working on.
Have you mentioned this before? I feel like I've either heard this
now. Information.
I was probably drunk mentioning it to somebody else, man. Yeah, that's probably way overdue, huh? I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking, because then if it's not, no, we're not gonna go down that road. We're just gonna let that little snizzle, that little bit of a tidbit, stand on its own, and that's cool.
Yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there, but stay tuned. I'm definitely working on something with a couple professionals that have reached out to me, and I feel honored, bro. There's people literally like, yo, I want to help you with your shit, and I'm like, okay, I'm with it. Let's do it.
Yeah, and it's way overdue, man. Right? And I don't even know the truth, right? I feel like every time somebody asks somebody official, right, whether it's Polymer 80 or somebody else, somebody asks, when are you releasing a Gen 4, right? And that's been, God, when did they put the first one out? 2012, 2013, the first production models.
Was it?
Everybody asks, and they used to blame it on patents, and now I just don't know. I don't know, but it's way overdue, man. We shouldn't wait for something else. Yeah, I mean, you can do it. You're the expert. At least they're talking to the right people, man. I got every confidence that once this shit drops, it'll be lit. It'll be what we need. It'll be perfect.
I hope so, man. But yeah, I didn't know they were around for that long. I didn't get into Polymer 80s, or I guess guns in general, until May of 2018. So I'm technically new to firearms. Everything that I've spit on my videos is shit that I literally learned like within a couple months ago, bro.
Yeah, you came a long way in a hurry, man. I mean, until 2012, I didn't know that much about the inside of a pistol. Right, I had worked on rifles, you know what I mean, like old lever actions and an AR-15. I love taking that thing apart and putting it together. But honestly, I didn't have a ton of handguns, and I didn't really care that much until Polymer 80, until I found out about them through a buddy, actually, that was becoming one of their first dealers. Yeah, until they came out and somebody told me I could not just take it apart and put it back together, which I love to do, but that I could play more of a role in the creation of that thing. I was like, I'm down with it. It wasn't even about serial numbers or 80%. I didn't care about any of that. Somebody said, there's this Glock frame that's not a Glock that you like drill the holes in, you do all this stuff, and you put all the parts. And I was like, shit, that is thrilling.
That shit blew my mind, bro. When I saw that, I was like, hold up. You can build a Glock for real? Because I was looking into ARs at first. And once you go down that rabbit hole of building shit, it just keeps going. So once I got to the Polymer 80 side of it, it blew my mind, bro. And I just went all in on that shit. I used to collect Jordans, and I literally sold all my boxes. I probably have like 10 left, but I sold everything to fund the Polymer 80 obsession, bro.
Yeah, that's how it works. I used to be into Jeeps. I had
Jeeps,
3 or 4 different Wranglers over the years. One of them, the frame rusted out. Another one, my wife put in a tree in the wintertime. My nicest one, she put into a tree. But I did Jeeps from, I don't remember when I was, actually like 06, 07 Jeep Wranglers. Just like tires, wheels, bolting the suspensions on myself, shit like that. I had some rusty motherfuckers that I'm just doing like, you know, buying pieces of sheet metal at Home Depot and just patching the tub up with hex screws. And I did that for a long time. And when I got into this, that's just started falling off, man. Like I actually just got rid of my last one last year. I was like, I don't want to work on it. I don't even, you know what I mean? I don't even care to drive it. I don't even go off-roading anymore. Like this is my shit. I'm in polymer 80s and building guns now. Yeah, I know exactly what
I hear you.
You should see the hood rat shit I do in my Subaru Outback.
Like what?
Literally driving off road through sand ditches, dunes, pack 12 people into it, and just shoot out the window.
That sounds about right.
He said shoot out the window.
Peter, do you have an opinion on Gen 4 versus Gen 5? Or have you not really fucked with Glocks that much? My opinion, hold on. No, I'll let Peter go. Go ahead.
I mean, I'll fuck with Glocks here and there. I mean, I carried one for years on duty, but I would go Glock. I'd go with Gen 4. The Gen 5, I feel like the grip just doesn't feel secure enough, and I honestly think the front grooves on the slide kind of look dumb now. I liked it when it was just back grooves, because essentially
sacrilege.
You shouldn't have had front grooves on the front because you don't want your hands anywhere near the muzzle. And the back grooves were mostly for injury of re-racking and having a grip when sweaty, but I don't want to be sweaty and near the barrel. So I like the Gen 4. That's my personal belief. And I'd like to see them come out with a P80 for it.
My Gen 5 doesn't have, well, Ralph's just going to make us one. Him and some secret cats are just going to, we're just going to bring P80 into Gen 5 on our own, or Gen 4, like, right? I mean, not me. I said we. Ralph and his team of experts that are probably all way smarter than I've ever been, are going to bring us into the 21st century. You know what? Yeah, I said sacrilege because I'm on the other side. I don't even want to fuck with it if it doesn't have some kind of serrations in the front. Maybe that's part of why I love the P320 the first time I grabbed a slide before I even built my first one. And it's less serrations, and maybe I like that better. Not that I don't love all my P80s with the front serrations, man, but I want all the serrations, and I don't know why. But the P320, the slide has they're like half length serrations hanging out down there, and I can't not have them. I don't even know if I use rear serrations anymore, and maybe that's probably fucking terrible. But I grab everything from right here. You know what? It's the same as when I shoot a rifle, if that makes sense. Like, I know where the front of that hand guard is, right? I grab my hand stop.
Right.
I think I instinctively grab those front serrations. Probably doesn't make sense to Peter. No, but yeah, I don't see it being a danger. Like, my hand rides up the slide, and my thumb and my fingers stop right at those serrations and pull it back and punch it out. Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah,
sorry.
I was gonna say I love the front serrations. To me, that's kind of why I went that route, because the Gen 4s and Gen 5s do offer the front serrations, and I'm not a big fan. Of the aftermarket slides. I don't know if you guys have seen my builds, but they're all OEM slides, and people always clown me for that. Why do you use the OEM slides? That shit looks so plain. And I'm like, bro, that's what I like. You like that shit. I like this shit. Right. I don't know. It's what I like. I can't explain it.
Yeah, I don't think I had it. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say, but yeah, the front serrations, that did it for me for sure.
Yeah, I don't think I had any, or I was down to where I didn't have any OEM slides except for on my Gen 4 and my Gen 5 OEM Glocks until I got my MCK. And I didn't care to have one until I needed that specific serration. So the CA MCKs, at least the ones for Glocks, the charging handle is either OEM serration spaced or polymer 80 slide serration spaced. Yeah. And I tried it with a bunch of different, I think I put a video up. I tried a bunch of different ones, and they were ripping the charging handle apart. I was like, all right, now I need some OEM slides. And now I carry a P80 with an OEM slide. Actually, I'm carrying the OD Green Strike 80 with an OEM slide on it that I had that I had cut nitride right now, man. It's fucking nice.
Nice. That's what's up.
It was funny that I was talking to you about P80s because I was looking at doing I wanted to build like a P320 or a Gucci Glock. I wanted to build something Gucci. That's why I was kind of like looking into them, because I was like, if I'm going to build, I might as well build it from the ground up, not buy something stock and then change out literally everything. But because I have a 320X full and I'd love it to death, but I was like, I kind of want to do a build.
That OEM stuff or non-OEM, the aftermarket for the P320 is starting to ramp up. It's still not where the Glock is. If you want to,
it's hard to find those parts, man.
If you want to Gucci it the hell out, you're still better off with the Glock right now. But Grago's Precision's making some slides. I forget who else is. There's a couple of different companies that I know that are about to release their own aftermarket with RMR cuts instead of Delta Point Pro that the M17 has.
Yeah, but I was looking at the SIG. I was honestly thinking about just hunting down at least the grip and the lower parts kits first, because I kind of want to get like a lasered grip into it. I've seen badass stuff being lasered, and it's like I would love to get, even if I can't decide on a slide, I can swap it out with the slide I have now and just play around with it.
Bro, I've seen some of the I've seen some of the laser engraving some of these guys are doing, bro, and I gotta say, thank you, babe. I gotta say the Louis Vuitton custom laser cuts are fucking dope. If I ever get something laser engraved, it's gonna be a barrel with the Louis V on the fucking side and Louis V all on the grip and shit. Like for me, it wouldn't be Gucci. It would. It'd be the opposite of Gucci. It'd be the Louis Glock. That's what I would go for.
We don't play with Gucci here.
Hey, Peter. Wow, I didn't know the comments had come from YouTube over the StreamYard. It's cool as shit. Frankie Norton, and I don't, maybe because way out of my price range, Doc. Frankie Norton is up in here. He says Norso and Parker Mountain both do 320 slides. If you're trying to go Gucci with that shit, I think Parker Mountain Machine and Norso. I knew about Parker Mountain Machine because they also do a comp for a 320 that kind of looks like it's integrated, I think, the way they do for Glocks. But I forgot about this. Hold on. You guys stay there, discuss amongst yourselves. I'm going to go over to
I've
Norso.
heard of Norso. I've seen a couple people send me builds to rate with Norso slides. I didn't know that they made them for Gen 3s, though. I thought it was only Gen 4s and Gen 5s for the Norsos.
I was talking about P320. Norso might not do for Gen 3s.
I'm sorry.
But
my bad.
That's all right.
Yeah, I don't know shit about
hold on.
I've seen you got an OD green badass little SIG build. Was it a build or you bought it like that? Pew-Tang?
Which one? No, that's a P80 grip module. They just make one. I kind of like it. It's more square. I was running X series grips. Actually, I still have one. I dyed OD green. My daughter runs an X series small under an M17 slide for USPSA. Guess Parker Mountain Machine does do some P320 stuff, man. I got to get something in camo. I don't know what happened to my life, but
there you go.
Huh?
Yeah, I like that.
There you go, Peter. Yeah, I want to do something in an all over camo, man. But I got to mail it somewhere. Like I like doing all my shit myself, and I ain't no good at coding it. I'm gonna have to get like a sprayer setup or something, man. Because I hate sending anywhere. I want to like do it myself.
Yes.
I guess that's maybe that's the next step for me. I could get like a real sprayer and set an oven up or whatever. I don't know. Looking to do it like Cerakote legit. I've done the air cure door coat crap, sprayed it on stuff in my basement, but it's okay. But it don't last the way Cerakote does.
Yeah, I personally enjoy doing all the shit myself as well, man. I hate the idea of sending something out and maybe getting it back 2 months later. Like I can't sit through that.
Not only that, just like the anxiety of like making sure it got there and everything like that.
Yeah,
I don't know. I've been like kind of looking at it. I was like, I want to do a build, but then I kind of want to mess around with like the BNT. I've always wanted a MP7 from HK, but that's gonna never happen.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna go look at that, man. I remember what that other thing, that BNT MP9 or PM9 or whatever it was we were looking at last time. I think it's gorgeous.
Yeah,
Hey, what was next on the? Oh man, I keep losing my place. Oh, you guys want another question?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
With me.
You can only abolish one. I think we're gonna stop it. I've had enough. I've seen pictures, man. Stop teasing me. I'm trying to get a Scorpion, but I think I gotta sell some stuff, make a little more money before I order myself a Scorpion, man. I want that micro, the S2, that's like 4 inches and comes with the dippity dip. Excuse me.
The last time I was on a live and I pulled some shit out, they actually cut my live, and it didn't hit me until the third time that they cut it. I was like, why the fuck did they keep cutting my live? And then I checked my emails. They sent me some warnings. Hey, you can't be touching those things on live. So I'm surprised that we didn't get cut right there from him pulling that out.
I haven't put any warnings up, man, but Peter, I've heard your boys We Like Shooting. I've heard them mentioned in a couple podcasts. Like I always listen to them on audio while I'm driving in a car, but they brought it up on one that I listened to recently. They were talking about whatever optic, and somebody must have picked the gun up, and somebody, one of the other crew of WLS said, "Hey man, you're going to get us cut off again. We aren't allowed to touch guns on a live stream." Yeah, I'm not sure.
I think it's a stupid rule, but I get it.
Well, they didn't cut us yet, man. We're probably not big enough. Like I told you, this second channel podcast only has 10 subs. We probably can't get away with that a year from now. Of course, theirs didn't get cut off, man. They left it up, so we just didn't get caught this time. All right. So did I already say this? Do you abolish the ATF or the IRS? You can only abolish one for forever. It can't come back at all.
ATF.
Yeah.
Might as well be ATF. I already have to pay taxes, so might as well go ATF.
Yeah, but taxes suck, man.
Do we start to pay the taxes? Yeah. If you abolish the IRS, federal taxes go away.
Yeah, but
think about that.
Federal taxes go away completely if we abolish the IRS.
Fuck.
Tougher.
Yeah, that's a tough question, man. For me, I guess just from being a new gun owner, I'm going to go ahead and say the IRS. They're a bigger threat to me than the ATF, I want to say. I don't know. I've never had any problems with the ATF, but from my understanding, being a YouTuber will automatically put you on that list. So, hey, ATF.
You on the list, man. Yeah. I wish I knew his name. I'd like to say hi. It feels weird. Yeah. Just do something like that. Like, hey, Frank, I don't know who the hell you are.
Yeah, like they're watching. So all right, fuck it, the ATF. Get those motherfuckers out of here.
Peter, you staying with the ATF?
What's that?
You staying with the ATF too?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go a hard ATF as well, man. I hate taxes, but I don't know. I think taxes would just come back. I think if we struck the ATF down, it would be more permanent, if that makes sense. I think the government
and taxes, because
the government will
billions.
Yeah, the government would still find a way to take our money. Exactly right. Like whether it's the ATF or state taxes would go up, right? They'd say, "Oh, you know what? Well, we don't have this organization anymore, and we just pay 3 times as much in state taxes." I should have mentioned that before, but that's at least the way my mind worked. I was like, man, if you kill that head, 7 more heads are going to come up in its place, man. It's just like Hydra. But if the ATF, nobody else does what the ATF does anywhere, right? States don't really have an ATF. They have law enforcement, but they don't have an ATF. So, yeah, that's definitely the right.
Frankie Norton in the comments said, "I work taxpayer-funded jobs." So, I mean, I get it. I believe he is law enforcement or military, but. Yeah, I get it. So the taxes do pay for a lot of shit. So for that, I will switch my answer from IRS to ATF.
Frankie, I'm sorry. We didn't mean to disrespect. This is all hypothetical, man. And I do like roads and stuff too. I've been in those conversations where I tell somebody, I hate fucking paying my taxes or whatever, and they do. And I agree. I think there's a lot of waste in the government, right? Most of our tax dollars don't go to guys like Frankie doing a hell of a job, or like actually fixing our roads, doing things that help the public good. I think too much of it is wasted somewhere up at the top. Thanks, Frankie. I knew you didn't take offense, man. Appreciate you. I think there's a lot of good people doing work, right? And maybe it's just like any company, man, right? I've worked for a couple corporations, just got laid off from one, and I see like 3 layers of management above me, and I got an idea of how much money they're making and not doing that much. If that makes sense. Like I'm sure there's great, directors and shit like that at some companies, but the government's the same way. I wish we could kind of break down the top half and get some of we just need term limits in Congress, but I thought we weren't going to talk politics. No, that was Tim that was supposed to be.
Let's not go there. Let's not go
Hopefully
there.
no politics. So it's like, well, I can't promise.
Next question.
Hey, who's your favorite lesser known YouTuber, Ralph, that's not in the screen, like lesser known, like I don't know, maybe even smaller. It doesn't have to be smaller than us, right? Not below the 2K mark, but
favorite, I don't know if I have a favorite. All my favorites are big timers like Hickok 45 or when you put me on the spot there, I couldn't think of shit except Hickok 45. I don't know why, bro. But I guess small time. The one that has caught my attention recently is this kid named Flexo, bro.
It's your boy.
It's
Dude,
your boy Flexo.
It's not dead yet. Some of the stuff not dead. I mean, I'm surprised that that YouTube didn't. Flexo. Oh God. Hold on. Can you guys hear that, or was that only in my headphones? I'm an idiot.
I didn't hear shit. But no, I was gonna say
good.
Flexo because this kid is growing, bro. I literally watched him like from his first video. Yeah, look at how many subs he has now, bro. This motherfucker passed me like going 150. Like I was standing still. I literally watched him pass me like it was nothing, bro. And I recently messaged him. I said, hey, bro, I've seen your channel is fucking growing, man. And he's like, yeah, this and that. He's a cool dude. But I didn't expect that at all, bro. This motherfucker blew up in like a month. He literally passed me like it was nothing. And I got to give him props for that because I literally watched this happen. And I'm sitting here like, I'm putting out quality content. And he just surpassed me like it was nothing, bro. So low key, I was kind of mad. But I give him big props. He's doing his thing, man.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a pretty good view count. He's got, on some, he's got over 40,000, and others he's got way over 8,000.
He's got big views, bro. He's got big views. He's got a lot of people watching his shit.
Yeah, it's got
I got
subscribers. That's pretty good.
I eventually got to figure out how you get all that crap on the screen. I seen Ralph with some like suggested boop boop swooping up at the top, man. I'm not I guess
That's
technical,
iMovie.
I'll call it enough to figure out.
iMovie
Is
effect.
it?
Yeah.
No, man, there's like some shit that popped up when I was watching that last one. I forget the one you're doing about buttery racking, and you put the striker safety in the drill and spun on the sandpaper. Like this little thing came out the top of the screen while I was watching that. It said, click here to watch this next shit. And it took me to another one of your videos.
So that's actually on the YouTube. I want to say it's the YouTube some shit app. Oh my God, give me 1 second. What is it called?
Studio,
YouTube Studio.
maybe.
Studio. Yes, YouTube Studio. If you go on that on your actual desktop, it will allow you to add cards. So just like you can add end screens, when it shows you the click to subscribe and try this video or this video, that's all on YouTube Studio. So I didn't learn that until recently, but you can literally post that anywhere you want in the video. So I can be like, click this link, and I can post it right there. So it's pretty cool. It's all YouTube Studio.
I got to go figure that out. What's up, Dree Kills? Is that what people do when they do this? Oh man, there's Code Red up here too. I'm supposed to mention everybody that comments, right? Is that a thing? I don't know what the hell I'm doing out here,
Red
guys.
FDATF.
Correct. Fuck the ATF.com. And Peter's going to have some shit up on that website by next week, or I'm going to figure out how to get them admin rights and just throw like a picture up. Go ahead, screenshot that. You can put that on the website. I don't give a shit. I don't care, man. Like what I said a while ago. I don't know. I think I wrote it somewhere, man, but this doesn't have to be a topic, but I'm going to do what I want to do. Maybe that comes back to what you were saying a minute ago, Ralph. Like I just assumed that I got an ATF and an IRS agent and whoever else watching me right now. Like I'm going to go ahead and do what I do, and I'm going to be where I'm at. You can come on down. I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't care.
You don't know who's watching, man.
Dree Kills. Shout out to you guys for everything you have done for the P80 community. That's all, Ralph. I don't do anything but stumble around and get a little bit drunk.
Bro, I was watching your videos while I was trying to build my shit, bro. I didn't know about MGB until like April or May. I had posted this video where I had a fucking Modelo sitting on the corner of the screen the entire time, and I was working on this blue G26 frame, and I didn't know who MGB was until people got in the comments and they were like, oh, did you watch the MGB, how to fix your rail shop? I was like, who the fuck is MGB? So at that point, I was like, oh, okay, this guy is kind of a big deal. Like I had never watched his videos before that. Yeah, I didn't think I would ever be mentioned next to his name. So I had no idea any of this shit was going to happen, bro.
Yeah, man, this is all about. Yeah, I don't know if I've said it before, but we got to bring what do I say? That's what I see, and I hate even mentioning social media because I hate all of them, man. But that's what you see on Twitter and Facebook, man. I think we're losing our voice because half of the people in this country feel a lot like we do. I think the more of us whose voices get louder, if that makes sense, that's why I follow you and love you. Well, I mean, you do good shit too, but even Flexio, man, I'm gonna keep jumping in his comments, trying to kind of guide him in the right direction, man. We need more people's voices to get bigger. If that makes sense. Like it never was, and it shouldn't be, right? It's not about you or me or MGB or Hickok 45. We need not just the big voices up here at the top talking. We need everybody's voice down here to get louder.
I agree.
What's that dude's name? Zach Rice, I think. I'm not going to jump on my Instagram right now. Maybe I am. No, he's over on my other account. I got it. Zach's not out there, man.
I think it's Zachary Magpool.
Yeah, right? Your boy. Zachary Magpool, yeah, he hit me up yesterday. Say, hey, I was talking to Ralph and blah 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 blah, and we talked about some stuff back and forth. And he's all about I got to go back and reread everything he said about trigger housings, like Gen 3 versus Gen 4 versus Gen 5, and where he's finding them. And he's talking about spinning a channel up, man. I'm like, look, I should have done it 15 years ago when I watched something and said I could do that, but I didn't. You know what I mean? I waited 15 more years, and here I am. Like, that makes sense. Like everybody I run into that says, man, I really like to do this, or I think that, I'm just going to start suggesting everybody in my comments, man, when they say whatever they say, I'm going to say, where's your channel at, man? You need to start talking about this. I don't care if it's just you,
right?
You know what I mean? With some stupid lights, right? I don't care if it's just you in your backyard, like, fuck the ATF.com. We need to stop listening to their asses. Yeah, whatever. We need more voices getting louder.
You know what's funny? When you just said that, I remembered all of the times when I fried somebody and they get mad. So when people say dumb shit like that on the comments, like, oh, why didn't you try this? Or how come this method is better? Or why didn't you do it like this? And I'm like, motherfucker, like you said, where's your channel, motherfucker? Where is your channel? Make a video. This one guy, I had posted how to make a Gen 5 slide lock lever work in a P80. That motherfucker took me weeks. Okay? That was a lot of work. And this guy comes in the comments, why don't you just put a Gen 3 spring on the Gen 5 lever? You wouldn't have to manufacture the shelf for the Gen 5 spring. And I'm like, is that what you did? That was my answer. Is that what you did? And then he replies, I'm still working on it. Bro, like, where the fuck is your video?
Yeah, take a softer approach, but exactly right, man. Like, hey, you should have done this. Fucking do it, man.
Softer approach.
Yeah, show me how.
Fuck a softer approach.
Yeah,
we going for the next. Fuck that. You coming at me? I'm coming at you.
Hey, Lunatic Rider 209. What's up, man? You're gonna be in here soon too. I gotta go back and watch some of your stuff. That's what I'm doing, is start up a channel. Maybe YouTube quit sending me notifications, but Lunatic Rider 209, I know you got some stuff out there, man. I enjoyed watching about the SS80. My man was all in it.
Damn, yeah, we got a lot of
Peter.
A lot going on in the comments here. It's hard to keep up.
What up?
Nothing, man. You got anything you want to talk about? I got like one more on this list. And I'm not drunk yet.
I have a lot more to talk about if I could go shooting more.
Tell me about it. Fucking 9mm worth gold right now, bro.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Yo, do you? I think you do, Pete. Ralph, do you reload ammo?
Nope. To me, it's not worth the hassle. I've looked into it, and I guess now, no, even now, it's not worth the hassle. Primers are going for like, what, $300 for a box of 1,000 primers? This shit is nuts, bro. It makes no sense.
Are they?
Why would I reload? I know it's a hell of a lot more than it was before.
Yeah, I was buying 1,000 rounds for $100 shipped, and now it's like, well, you used to be able to go to the range once in a while, and you'd find like a couple like unshot casings, and then now it's like people are pulling out the lead out of the ground to make their own. It's like, holy shit.
Yeah, I've seen that. Motherfuckers are casting their own lead, bro. This shit is nuts.
It was like I went shooting.
The ammo situation is real.
A couple weeks ago, when I did the video on the PSA 103, and I was loading my mags like only 3 or 4 bullets at a time versus like loading up the whole mag and run a full drill. Now I'm like, all right, we're just gonna do it for the video and be done with.
No, I load my mags with 10, bro. Just for, like you said, for the videos, because I know if I do full mags, that shit is gonna go so quick. Like it's hard to even think about, like, okay, how many rounds am I taking today? Well, fuck, if I use 200 rounds, it's gonna cost me this much to replace it. And at the prices right now, bro, I'd rather just sit on my ammo, and I'll do my little fuck, what was it called? The first 50. That's the new segment I'm running. So it'll only cost me 50 rounds to do a whole video. So that's my new thing. I'm doing
cents a round. It's still expensive as shit. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's like $50. Yeah. It's crazy, bro. Like, you can't replace ammo right now unless you're gonna pay these crazy market prices. And most of the ammo I have right now, bro, I got from the Walmart Purge. You guys remember the Walmart Purge?
Yeah, I have a bunch of 223 left from that.
Bro, the 223, the green and white box?
No, it was the Remington white. Yeah, the Remington white and green boxes, not the American Eagle.
Those were $7, bro.
Yeah,
those boxes were $7.
I got
for 50 rounds.
I got a couple boxes of 9mm, and I remember because they were selling at 50% off. So like I grabbed a bunch of 9mm at like, I think it was like $5 or $4.98. It was insane.
It was $4.50 a box. Yeah.
I remember I had like $350 in my bank account. I just wiped it all. I think I went into like -$5 just to freaking get as much as I could.
I swiped it on my credit card, bro. I said, fuck this. I grabbed a 1,000 pack of 9, a 1,000 pack of 223, and a 1,000 pack of 40 cal. 40 cal, 50 pack Winchester white box, $7. I stocked the fuck up.
Remember the good times when people were giving away not 40?
Bro, I sold some 40 cheap way back. I just decided I wanted out of it. I was like, you know what? I didn't. No, I got mostly 9mm. And I don't remember what I sold it for, man, but it was like used gun price, if that makes sense. Probably not even what I paid for it a year before that. And that was like 2017. Oh, I hate myself.
Crazy.
I remember
I sold
a Glock 20. You could buy a Glock 22 police trade-in. You could buy for like $250. Now I'm seeing them on Gunbroker for like $500. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, man. I had a $280 Glock Gen 2. I probably never should have got rid of, but I got into the P80s. Like, I never shoot this thing. Why the hell is this laying around? Somebody else might appreciate it. I did, and I sold it for more than I paid for it. I paid like $280. I sold it for like $300, but I kind of wish I had it now because it'd probably be worth $1,000. I don't know.
So the 40 I have is actually a police trade-in, but it was stripped. There's a website called Recoil Gunworks. They used to do strip police trade-ins for $310 shipped. So I bought that. And it was the one with the fish gill. The fish gill 40. That motherfucker hard.
That what they call that? RTF? I don't remember what it stands for, but I think
RTF,
it was. Yeah, man. You still got it?
I do, and that's probably my cheapest build, bro. So for $315 with a complete slide and lower parts kit and $150 frame, I had a full build for under $500, all OEM.
Wow.
Can't beat it. Can't beat
with
it.
The RTF. You got to sneak out in the next video, man. I haven't seen one of them RTFs in a while, unless it's been on there and I missed it.
Well, it's on a P80 frame. It's not the actual RTF.
Right. No, yeah.
But yeah, I've showed it a couple times. It's in a couple of my videos. Every now and then I'll pull a Gen 3 just to kind of compare it or whatever. But yeah, I love the Fishgill 40, man. It's definitely rare. If you were to find that slide right now, the slide alone might cost you over $500. So
wow.
Yeah. Gen 3 slides are going for crazy prices.
Oh, it's ridiculous. I mean, before this, I couldn't move HK.
Oh.
I just couldn't do it.
Sorry. Surprised myself.
It's just people didn't come into the shop with HK money. And like today, not today, but I'm saying is like, I think like a couple months ago, HK went out the door like it was left and right. It was insane. And people are willing to dump everything. And then I got people who are spending $1 around on 9mm. I'm like, you do realize like, you're like, yeah, I just wanted just to have it. I'm like, all right, I'd rather keep 10 rounds and then if something happened, just pop off the slowest guy and take his.
Yeah, you know who's? I'm trying, man. I won't buy unless I find it under 50 cents a round, which is just unfortunately left me with a bunch of 115 grain I picked up lately. But I'm trying to not buy, if that makes sense, man. Not that there's probably still not demand, but personally, I don't want to call out manufacturers, but I don't think the demand is still at 62 cents a round. It
actually is, bro.
Shit, no, the demand can't be there. Stop it.
Brownell's just stocked up bronze PMC for $33.99 a box.
Yeah, but that's primo shit, man. Back in the day when
PMC is not primo shit.
The bronze, you don't like it? Now, I got a personal affinity. A guy that I used
Winchester white box.
A guy I used to shoot with that was pretty deep into 3-gun. Like I just had actually with some ammo I sold years ago to a dude. He said that stuff was the truth, and I kind of agree. He said it was all he shot in 3-gun.
Well, I'm about to ruin you guys. So here's the thing. The demand's at 62 cents a round. If you're lucky, that's like low end.
If you're lucky.
In today's market. The price of ammunition has not changed. From the manufacturer to the distributor has not changed. Even from the distributor to your local shop has not changed.
Is that right?
It does not. The problem is the shops have to mark it up because they don't know when they'll get the next box. I had my wholesalers call me. 1,000 rounds is still going for pre-COVID pricing, but the problem is the shop can't sell it for that anymore because they don't know when they'll get it back, and they got to pay their bills, their rent, and their overhead. But the price from Remington or American Eagle hasn't gone up; it's still the same. That's why Cabela's has been able to keep it at the same price before COVID, and everyone's fighting over it. It's because the prices haven't changed. Cabela's can't up prices from MSRP on their yearly contract, but like right now I can log on to my wholesaler and I'm looking here, ammo's still the same price, and when it comes in it stays there. The problem is you got to pay for overhead, in which people aren't understanding. But also at the same time, people are, they'll walk into a shop and be like, well, I know it hasn't changed the price, so why are you marking it up? Well, because you didn't pay attention in economics ever.
Yeah,
I think I was going to say, we got to address the comments here. This is crazy. One guy said that he is paying $86 for 50 rounds of 9mm, and another guy said $64 for a 50 pack of 9mm. So, I mean,
I'll sell 50 rounds for $60. Are you kidding me?
I'll sell it for 50.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I didn't think about that way, man. I didn't. Maybe I never took an economic class, but you're absolutely right. Like this 1,000 rounds I got today might be the only 1,000 rounds I get for the next 3 months. It's not that I want to charge you this. It's what I got to make 3 to 6 months worth of ammo money off of what's sitting on the shelf. Well, I'm still sticking with what I said. Cody Waterhouse, Colorado Kydex, is mailing me something soon. What's up, Cody? What's up?
But like,
is that you? My bad. I was just gonna ask. Pew-Tang, you're the one that's controlling the comments that pop up down here?
Yeah, man. I didn't know it was that easy. I just
okay. Yeah, because I keep looking down at the other phone I have here in order to read the comments. I didn't know you could actually put them on the screen for us to see there.
Yeah, but I gotta put them like one at a time. I don't think I can just make them on there, and will be confusing as shit. Like I gotta pick one, and I can click this and show it, and then it stays up there until I hit hide. Sorry, everybody. Mostly Ralph and Peter. I'm just learning how to do this shit. But yeah, I can click any comments, stick it up there as long as I want, and then knock it down.
All OEM 23 P80 build for $415 recently, the lowest I ever spent. It was great. So is that including the frame? I don't think the frame is included in that. I believe it, but not with the frame.
But he is.
No way.
Dre be stealing stuff, man. Dree? I don't know if I'm saying it right, Dree. You have to tell me. You have to write me out a pronunciation key. I suck at English.
I think that's Dree. I've seen him comment on a lot of my shit. That's Dree,
yeah.
I believe.
Dree, what's up? No, sorry. I already said what's up. 9mm for 220 for 30 rounds.
Well, that's
around a 60, ain't it?
The worst is like, so you know how Sean on We Like Shooting praises the Deal Bro thing? So I signed up for it, it's great. but you got to click it the moment the text comes in. But it's always 1,000 rounds. It's never like you can buy 500 rounds. So it's like, oh yeah, oh it's in stock. Oh shit, I'm not dropping $800 right now on 9mm for steel case. As much as how bad it gets, I will not. I don't care how bad it gets. I will not pay $800 for 1,000 rounds of 9mm. I just won't.
Not gonna do it.
No,
so my latest. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Pew-Tang.
No, go ahead. You can call me Bob or the ODB. You can call me Bob. Or I forgot to say my shit at the beginning. I was supposed to introduce myself as the host. I'm ODB. You can call me Bob. I forgot about that.
I'll call you ODG. How about that? Because you're the ODG, the olive drab green motherfucker.
Yo, I think I decided. I don't know why I didn't think of this as soon as I wrote you your shit, man. This is dope as fuck. I was almost mad. Like, oh shit! I pulled it out and I slipped my gun on there. I was like, that's it. That's incredible. That's amazing. I love this. And then like I said, the color wasn't off, but I decided I'm going to give this away on Instagram. So I'm going to tag you, but that's what I generally do. If I buy something, I either miss a return period or ain't worth the return period. It's somebody I love. I'm just like, you know what? Somebody else can have this. And I'll just like post up a picture. I'm like, comment, whatever. Right. So they're probably got to follow you. Yeah. They're got to follow you. Or maybe I'll make them DM you a swear word or something, man. Like go tell Ralph to go fuck himself. Yeah. I've been wanting to do something fun. Be like, you can win this. Everybody that comments below and tags Ralph is entered to win this. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to start that shit up.
Since you're giving that one away, we're going to give you another one. We're going to make you a brand new one. How about that? For free. Since you don't like that green, I'm going to get you another one.
I'm going to find that little army man to sit on it too, man. I love the green. I thought I was like, man, it's fucking gorgeous. And then I slapped that thing. And then I brought that. I was like, it doesn't
match. Yeah.
I was still going to use it, but I literally just decided while we were talking here and realized it was beside me that I'm going to give it away. That's usually what I do with something when I buy it or somebody gives it to me and I'm like, it's not quite. Does that make sense? Like I'm going to buy a different one or I want to use something else. I give it away, man. People be hyped for that. Get ready to, I don't know what I'm going to have people do to you, but
yeah, I mean, I give away stickers, patches, and on my last episode of Rating Your Build, the #1 builder was so dope. I mean, I really fucked with that black and red Strike 80 so much that I was like, you know what? I'm going to give this guy a free stand. I gave him a stand. It's a $50 fucking stand, but I gave it to him for free. I said, fuck it.
Yeah.
That build was dope as hell too, man. I don't pay attention to your like view counts and I see some of the comments and shit, man, but I really enjoy those. You got to keep doing that, man. Well, I guess people
Rating Your Build shit?
Yeah, I love. No, and again, them couple that you put up yesterday, man, was super. And you know that's my shit, right? Like trying to get down to like nuts and bolts and make sure your shit ain't messed up. But dude, I love the Rate Your Builds. Like that's hella entertaining. Like I can't, and the pace of it too. I'm still not good with that. Like you told me the other day, Brad, I gotta fix up my comments. Keep like the words on the screen there longer so people can read them. That was dope as hell. But the pace of your Rate Your Build, like. It's just so smooth, man. Like it's going to the next one at the exact right time. Like, yeah, that's exactly when I want to see the next one. The cadence, I guess, is the word they use.
The cadence.
I'm going to be doing a giveaway soon. I'll be doing like a couple patch giveaways once I hit right on 1,000 followers. My 1,000 followers to my Instagram page will get free patches. And then I'll be doing another giveaway, but I won't say what it is yet. Hopefully, because I have some stuff coming. You'll see coming to Instagram on not only my Dyslexic Operator page, but my business page as well. I'm going to be soon. I'll have in stock lowers, complete lowers, my own brand parts kits, and buffer tubes. So there's some stuff coming in.
I'm going to have to follow you on Instagram here, bro. Let me see if I can find you.
Yeah, we'll do that, man. It's almost 11 o'clock. You guys want to wrap this one up? I guess we can if we want to. But yeah, you got to get like your – I don't think we forgot last time. Did we, Dyslexic Operator Peer, did we forget? Because I was just telling Ralph before we started this shit, I didn't remember the back half of the first episode. I had to watch the replay to figure out what it said. I'm not shitting you, man. My wife thought it was hilarious when I woke up for work, like hung over the next day. She's like, why is there beer cans all over the porch? I'm like, I don't know. She's like, why is there beer cans all over the basement? I'm like, look, man, I was doing a show.
I think you already know. Why are you asking?
I told you I was doing a show, damn it. No, it was the first one. She didn't know what to expect.
Leave me alone. I'm with my friends.
Shit. Anyway, what were you just saying, Peter? You were telling us where to do something.
Do hood rat shit with your friends.
No, man. I know you're on. We know you're Dyslexic Operator. Do you got an Instagram for the biz? Or are you just going to tie it into the Dyslexic Operator as well? I know you got it on Facebook. I think I like Sebago Arms on Facebook.
Sebago Arms. Yep, that's the same thing for Instagram. It's Sebago Arms. It's got my logo with the upside down trident. You can see that what apparel we have for sale currently.
How do you spell that?
Sebago Arms. It's going to be SEBAGO.
Sebago Arms. I see it. Okay.
Yep.
I'll definitely give you a follow on there, bro.
Thanks, man. It's named after the famous lake that's right down the street from my house here called Sebago Lake. And it's really, this is a real popular area, especially for tourism. So, and the name kind of clicked. We have huge competitors right in our backyard. Wyndham Weaponry, also known as the original Bushmaster, is right down the street. And we have some other big gun companies right around. So we have a lot of access to a lot of parts, and it's going to be cool once my product comes in. I'm working on lowers right now that are really nice. And they're going to come to market at a pretty good price, especially for today's pricing.
Orion GG, I want to hop in here for a second, man. Hey, I'm not. A lot of guys say don't sell guns. I might or might not have done exactly what you talk about, man.
You said parting out, though. I do a lot of parting out, bro. So parting out to me just means you're stripping everything and you're keeping the frame. To me, that's completely legal. Yeah,
no, it's legal. I think he's talking about, maybe he's not talking about financially. Like I don't remember. This was like a year ago, maybe. I wanted whatever. I didn't have the money, right? Or I didn't have enough. I didn't feel comfortable spending the money. I was like, hey, you know what? This G26, I don't shoot that much. So I just whipped the slide off, boop, boop, took a couple pictures, threw it on eBay and got rid of it.
That's what I do. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've been known to do with that. I fuck with that.
Well, when you have over 10 builds, it's really hard to keep adding more to the collection. So I find it easier to just keep the frame and part it out and start another one. Because otherwise, I'd be broke as shit right now, bro.
Bro, I ran out of room. I have to get another like little gun cabinet. I need another. I need more cases. I don't even realize it's happening either. I'm like, I just need this one slide. I'm just going to do one more frame. And all of a sudden, like, shit's hanging on pistol bags off my dresser, and I'm going to put it away. And I'm like,
there's no more space.
I'm going to put this in. I'm going to buy more storage. Yeah.
I hear you, bro. I hear you.
You have to bring it on to, I mean, sometimes my girlfriend comes home and she's like, why is your gun on the kitchen counter? I'm like, I don't know. I was playing with it. And now I got a gun next to the dresser and gun out there, gun here, battle belt on the chair.
Where are your pants? I don't know. I was playing with it.
Yeah, that's me. Like shit. I keep one over there and one over here and one over there and one under here and one over there.
As long as
you know keep them ready to go, you know? Yeah, exactly. As long as you know where they are.
No, you say that, but I'll fight someone butt naked in the dark who breaks into my house. I'll do it.
I wear pajama pants now, but I used to sleep in the nude. When I got serious about carrying, I started wearing pants.
No underwear, just pajamas, open front crotch hole.
I don't want my junk all exposed, man. If I'm fighting somebody in the dark, like I just feel like that's opening myself up. What if they got a weapon light or some nods on or some shit like that, man? I want that stuff to be concealed, concealed carry. Hey, Ralph, where can people see you? I think most of these people in here, man, we didn't have no comments last time. Right? We're just getting big.
Oh,
most
of these, turn out
Scarface 4KT. What's up, man? That's got to be. Sounds like one of your boys. Three. Darian Rail. But anyway, go ahead and tell them where they can find you, and then I'll read off all these names in the comments.
It's your boy P80 Ralph, back at it again here. Well, not again, but back at it for the first time. You can catch me on YouTube, P80 Ralph, and on Instagram at Strike80 Ralph. I don't do Facebook. Fuck Facebook. I don't do Twitter. Fuck Twitter. I don't do Snapchat. Fuck Snapchat. I was actually not on any social media until I started the YouTube channel, and a lot of people wanted to get in touch with me. And I said, bro, sorry, I'm not doing Instagram. And they're like, bro, I need to ask you questions. How can I reach you? And I was like, I'm not giving you my email address. Fuck that. And eventually I gave in, and I was like, fine, I'll make a fucking Instagram. But social media to me is the devil, bro. To me, that's the biggest waste of fucking time. And here I am stuck in it. Now I'm always like, oh, let's see what this guy's posting. Let's see what this motherfucker's posting. And it's killing me. I'm like, how did I get sucked into this shit?
That's what they're counting on, man. That's why there's so much money. That's why Facebook's worth billions of dollars or whatever the hell they're worth now, and they went public, man. Yeah, it does. It draws you in, but it is the best way to keep in contact with people, man. There's a couple people that I got, and I got my email right at the bottom of the website. Yeah, do I got the website right? P80Ralph.com. Is that right?
That's where you can find your stands. Absolutely. If you want one of those custom Pew-Tang stands there, and you don't want it to actually say Pew-Tang, you want your own shit on it, we can do it for you. Yep.
Dude, this is really not, I don't want to say, I mean, I think I told you before, we're not going to knock nobody, man, but I've seen some people making this shit, right? 3D printed stands that looked real cool until you stuck something with an upper on top of it, like held an empty frame. Okay. And all of a sudden, like the shit looks like a bow and arrow, kind of like the one end's flexing up, man. This is dope.
So I
dope as hell.
My AirPods died here, so I'm gonna have to get closer. But
we can still hear you as long as you can hear us.
Yeah, I can hear you. But from what you just said there, so we're not naming any names, okay?
Right.
But there was one company specifically that I believe was very offended by my approach to the market as far as the stands go, because this guy left a very, very hate-filled comment in my email. So on my website, you can go on there and write a message to me and I'll get it. And this guy really took his time with this fucking message, bro, because I could feel the hate inside his heart. That shit hit him. That shit really hurt him. He was like, fuck your stands and this and that, and your channel's some shit. I was like, okay. And I looked more into it and I found out who that motherfucker was. He is a 3D stand maker as well, except his are shitty as fuck. So if you watching this, fuck your stands, motherfucker.
Yeah, I get notifications of your stories, man. I saw that shit. That shit cracked me up. Fun shenanigans and alcohol. Did I already ask you earlier? Probably. I don't think I'm drunk enough to be forgetting what happened a half an hour ago. Peter, are the shirts online at Sebago Arms yet or not?
They will be. You can always message me to buy them as well. I get back to you pretty quick.
Yeah,
we're working on it right now. We're trying to just get the domain into a server that's not like gonna get us canned like ar15.com. So we've been working on that. We've been building it. It's more of getting the processing for payment and the orders in which we are, because unfortunately I didn't go to school for web design, so it's a learning curve. But no, the shirts are awesome. I've sold a bunch of them. I still got a bunch left. And we have some patches and some other things going to go up there as well. I'm telling you, those lowers are going to look just like this, black with the same logo on them. We'll be offering them in black with just black on black, and then black with the blue fill as well. So we'll offer them stripped, complete, and then we have our own brand parts as well.
Nice. All right, it's 11 o'clock. I know some people got to get up tomorrow. I want to try to shout out whoever we missed in the comments. Here's Dree is back. LOL. Probably LOL at all, but man, this whole shit is LOL. Good. I'll just click these instead of saying everybody's name right after I say Baltimore up next 410. Thanks for that. Smiley crying faces. Now I'll shut up. I'm just going to click through and put everybody on the screen that I didn't talk about. Go ahead, Ralph. Hit me.
So I was having this conversation earlier, and from following Dyslexic here, I just noticed his profile as well as yours. I was having this conversation where it was like the follower to following ratio. And do you want to follow someone who's following 5,000 people but only has 100 followers? And I was like, yeah, I don't follow those guys. And it's not for any specific reason, but it's more of an unspoken rule of social media, I guess you could say, where there's a connotation of someone who's following 5,000 people. At that point, it's like, bro, are you really keeping up with 5,000 people? Like, that is very stressful.
Yeah. I choose to
go ahead.
I was saying I choose like my following of content I want to follow versus like, because some people get wrapped up. Oh, well, if I follow 10,000 people, maybe I'll get more followers. And I'm like, that's great, but I also don't want to see a bunch of crap I don't want to see on my page. I'd rather just the brands I like following, the content I like following, and the influencers I like following. So that way, that's kind of like why mine are only at like 118 versus like 950. But it's like, but I also don't want to be like, well, I followed this one guy a long time ago, but I don't really, all his shit's annoying and all his shootings.
I'll unfollow those people immediately. If I find some shit annoying, I'm like, bro, I'm not keeping up with that. I'm sorry. But I agree. Like, I will only follow shit that I'm interested in. I've had people message me like, bro, give me a follow for follow. And I'm like,
then you get those
spam. That's cool. If you don't want to follow me, that's cool too. But I'm not going to follow you because I don't fucking know you and I don't give a shit about your life. I'm sorry. That sounds so harsh, but it's the reality of it.
Yeah, man. That I used to get stressed out about that shit. That was probably about 2 years ago, and I don't know what point I gave up, man. But I used to like want to follow everybody back and go like their shit, like every single fucking like I got on Instagram. I was like, I gotta go find that guy's account. I gotta like what you did. I gotta like what he did. Oh, I lost my mind. Oh, you can't do that.
Stressful, bro. So stressful.
Yeah, I gave up. I feel bad. I used to apologize periodically to some folks that would like comment. I'd be like, then I would go like something to theirs and be like, man, I just saw this. It's amazing. And I still do. Like, there's some people that I want to see their shit. But J-Ro, this is your boy, J-Ro388. Yeah, man, this whole comment section, good.
No, I was gonna say J-Ro is the man behind the stands. So we are currently partners on P80Ralph.com. So he is the mastermind making the stands happen. So we got to give a big shout out to J-Ro388. He is the man with the plan.
Yeah, we're gonna have to cancel this shit or fucking rename it next week. It's gonna have to be P80 Ralph Does America. And if you don't show up, everybody gonna be you bring it, dog. You got your boys are in it. J-Ro, nice fucking work, man. I won't have followers come swear at you. I just want them to assault Ralph digitally on social media because
I had to bring the crew, man. I had to bring the crew. They was like, yo, you about to be on the live, bro. We gonna be there. So I said, okay, y'all gonna support me? I come through to the live.
Yeah, we appreciate all you guys, man. Ralph, Peter, thank you. It's 11:05. We got to get to bed and shit, man. Cheers, boys. Stay free. And did we say everything we need to say? We out this bitch?
We out this bitch.
All right, fellas.
Later.
Stay safe. Peace.